This is Hot Lead by Ryan Henry, read by the author. Chapter 1. How it all started. Hi, I have to make this quick. I am being pursued by an angry mob of Mexican rebels. But don't worry, I'm in a concrete shed with a titanium alloy door, so I'll tell you how I got here. It all started 2 weeks ago when I had just ordered my pizza. It arrived all right, but there was a note on top of the pizza. It read, "Dear Clutzoid Assassin." Great name, huh? If you are reading this, Mexico and America are about to suffer a terrible fate. The rebels have new weapons, and only you can help us. We will let any weapon through customs, and you don't need a visa. We will mail your military pass to you. Be armed at all times. Signed, General Carlos Centauros. So off I went. A free vacation. Now I had to get past my other boss. I worked for the Brick and Gun Shop, so he said yes to the paid vacation. Just one problem. I might not come back alive, but that is not likely. The next day, I hopped on a plane to Mexico with an AK-47, 12-gauge shotgun pump, Colt revolver, Uzi, grenade launcher, 3 throwing stars, 2 throwing knives, 2 swords, and a suppressed sniper rifle. Not to mention the 200 suppressors. I really burned through them. I got the evil eye in security and on the plane. I also noticed that the seats next to me were empty. The flight was uneventful, except for me getting in trouble for loading my Colt on the plane. They said I was disturbing the other passengers, though I don't see how. So I got to Mexico and again got the evil eye in customs, until I showed them my military pass. Then they smiled and said, "Good luck." And everyone looked at me. I guess it's not every day you see a man get through customs with a Colt on his hip. Chapter 2. My first day on the job. Next I went to the embassy and met the general. Easy, right? Wrong. I had an encounter with the rebels, not of the friendly kind. I let them have it with my Colt and AK. One had an RPG which I added to my arsenal. When he fired, I ducked and charged with a combat knife I found in my car. They were tied up in the trunk of my car when I arrived at the embassy. "Hi, General," I said. "Caught some of those rebels." "How did you find them?" he asked. I told him it was easy. They found me. And besides, there are not too many people around with an RPG. "They aren't supposed to know you," he said. "Well, they did," said I. "It's too late to change that. What do you need?" he asked. 5 men armed with Glocks and a Humvee is what I answered. "As you wish," he said. "Take all you need." "Thank ye," is as far as I got before he said, "No, you may not thank me. Do you hear?" "Yes, sir," said I. So off I went with 5 fearful soldiers in a Humvee. The rebels weren't hard to find, so we hid the car and did some recon. At the gate they had 2 50 caliber turrets, and in the center of the camp there was a weapon shed with who knows how many guns inside. None of my men could speak English, by the way, and translated the conversation said, "How bad?" 2 50 cals at the gate. "Should I radio?" "No, they will intercept it." "Then what?" "Let's head back to the base for reinforcements." And that's what we did. I took a detour over one of the 50 caliber turrets. Man, those Humvees are nice. I barely felt a bump. At the military base, I took a tank and the 5 men, and went back to the hill. I aimed at the gate of the camp, but before I fired, I noticed a truck full of weapons drive into the forest. Then I fired. That is chapter 1 and 2 out of 7 chapters, so please stay tuned and we'll bring you more.